Dave Ramsey is probably the most widely known personal finance personality out there. Multiple books out, huge YouTube channel, giant podcast. Everybody knows Dave Ramsey, love him or hate him, knows the baby steps, knows everything about the Ramsey plan and the Ramsey way, if you will. But if you listen to any of his podcasts or watch any of his YouTube videos, there's a dirty word that some of the callers say, and they call in with almost shame, and they say, I've been Dave-ish. I've been Dave-ish. Kind of self-deprecating, saying, oh man, I've only sort of done the plan. And I don't really like that because frankly, I'm Dave-ish, and I think a lot of us are. And that's taking nothing away from a lot of things Dave talks about and their personalities talk about. But personal finance, the key word in that is it is personal. I think we need to read, educate, listen to all the different things we can find out there, and then put together a plan that's right for us. So I'm going to go through some of Dave's philosophies and his teachings and tell you why I'm Dave-ish, and you may be too, and why I think it's okay. So the biggest drum that he bangs is no consumer debt, and I'm 100% on board with no consumer debt. That's month over month consumer debt or credit card debt. One of his biggest things is you can't get rich on credit card points, and you're not going to become a millionaire through airline miles or hotel rewards, and he's 100% right on that. But if you are a credit card person, which could be a whole nother video of the discipline it requires to be a credit card person, if you're going to spend that money anyway, I save hundreds and hundreds of dollars a year on hotels, and I don't think there's a thing in the world wrong with that. My favorite money YouTube channel, The Money Guys, they have a saying which is credit card use okay, credit card debt no way. And that basically means don't carry your credit card debt month to month. Only spend the money on the card that you know that you have in your checking account to be able to pay it off, and reap those rewards, use them for travel or whatever else your thing is. Don't just spend for the sake of rewards, but if you have the discipline and you are if you are a responsible credit card user, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The Ramsey way speaks of absolutely zero debt outside of your mortgage and to pay that off as fast as possible, and that includes cars. And I think we all work really hard, and I don't like car payments. I don't have a car payment right now, but I'm gonna be buying a car in the next year or two as mine gets a little bit up there in age. And when I do that, I'm not gonna pay cash more than likely. I'm gonna use the 23-8 rule as opposed to saving up 100% cash for that car. 23-8 basically is 20% down, financed for no more than 3 years, and the payment shouldn't be more than 8% of your take-home pay. If you use that rule, you can still have a quality car that you get to enjoy and drive for all your hard work, but you're not stuck with payments for more than 3 years. And frankly, if you're buying a reasonable car, you'll be able to pay it off before 3 years. But a little bit of grace on car debt, I think is okay. One way that I'm 100% on board with the Ramsey plan is the emergency fund. I don't think you'll find a personal finance advisor or personality or YouTuber, whatever you want to call them, that doesn't recommend an emergency fund. 3 to 6 months expenses put back. 100% on board with that. I would even say make it higher than 3 to 6 months if you can, because in these uncertain times, emergencies are going to pop up, and they seem to come in waves. It's never just one thing. 100% on board with the emergency plan that the Ramsey plan and other people preach. Dave is also known for 15% of your income invested is what Ramsey advises. While I agree with that, I would say it needs to be more than that. I think shooting for 20 to 25% of your income if possible, and that includes your employer match, among other things, is the way to go. You're never going to save too much money, but you can certainly save too little. So aim high if you can on your investing and saving. One of the last baby steps talks about paying off your house, and I do want to pay off my house someday, but frankly, I'm one of those people that's locked into a 2.25% interest rate, and I struggle with, what do you do? Pay off that house, invest the money when I can just stick it in a money market account and make 5% now. If interest rates drop and they get down around within a point of that 2.25%, then I guess I'll consider dumping more money towards my mortgage. But right now, it doesn't make any sense to me when I can pile it in other investments and make double what my interest rate is on my mortgage. So let me know, guys, anybody out there besides me, Dave-ish, that takes some of his principles and uses them, and then some of them they kind of leave to the side. I didn't get into the viral video of him talking about an 8% withdrawal strategy because, well, everybody's done that video. But Dave has a lot of good ideas. I think if you follow the baby steps and follow the Ramsey plan to the T, you will be successful. But as I said at the beginning of the video, personal finance is personal, so there's a little leeway, and there are a lot of ways to achieve the financial success you're looking for, not just one. So take a little bit from all the education that you get out there. There's so much available now, and put all that together and come up with your own plan for financial success. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. I always appreciate everybody that watches. Please hit the little notification bell and subscribe button before you get out of here. I appreciate y'all.